Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're actually going to be doing somebody else's makeup. This is for the lovely Susanna for her music video. She wanted to do something super beachy, summery, kind of natural. So if you want to go ahead and see how we did that, keep on watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, and leave a thumbs up. So first I'll be going in with the Embryolisse moisturizer. This is my favorite moisturizer of all time, and I'm just blending this in all over her skin. Next I'll be applying some SPF. This is the Neutrogena Mineral Sunscreen, SPF 50. We were going to be in the beach all day, so I wanted to make sure her skin was protected. Because it's a mineral sunscreen, it does take a bit longer to blend in, but we made sure to get it done. This is the Smith's Rose and Mandarin Lip Balm. I really love applying this to my clients before we get started. Next, I'll be using all three shades of the Danessa Myricks Illuminating Veil. This is a cream highlight that I'm really just using to underpaint underneath her foundation to build that highlight so it looks like it's coming from within the skin. I'm using all three shades to really build up that dimension. The lightest shade being Synergy, the medium shade being Luna, and the deepest shade being Radiance. Doing the highlight this way really allows it to look like you're glowing from within instead of just applying a ton of highlight on top. I really wanted her to have that natural summer glow, so that's why I did this way. And I'm applying the lightest shades first and building out to the deepest shade. You can't really see it on camera until I get to the deepest shade, and it kind of has that sort of contoured effect. And again, this is just gonna lay underneath. Now I'm getting into the Danessa Myricks foundations. These are amazing because they can be used for foundation, highlighter, concealer, everything. So if you buy all the colors, which they have a huge color range, I find that you can really capture the nuance of a variety of different skin types, which I love, and I just mix and match until they create the color that I want. Now I will say I wish I would have purchased Danessa Myricks Beauty Oil. She typically uses them to blend with these foundations because these are a foundation concentrate. So a little bit really goes a long way, and you do need to mix it with some sort of medium to kind of sheer it out. In this case, since I didn't have the beauty oil, I just kind of mixed it with my moisturizer. But this is a super full coverage foundation, and what I love about it is through mixing it with something sheer and moisturizing, you can create whatever level of coverage you need. And if you want full coverage, using it straight up is super impactful. Again, you only need a tiny little bit. So yeah, I'm using these products for her entire complexion, and I think this is a really good thing to have in your kit for a makeup artist because you eliminate the need to buy concealer, to buy contour. You just buy all these shades and you can customize it to anybody's face, which I think is super helpful. So how I apply these is I just deposit them on the back of like a metal palette and then mix it with whatever moisturizer I need to get it a little creamier, and then start applying it to the face with my brushes. So now I'm just highlighting with the lighter shade. And again, just customizing it to her face. As I said in my previous video, there's no one size fits all application for makeup. So I'm really just highlighting the areas and sculpting her face in the areas that make sense for her unique face structure. Next, I'm setting the face with the Nye Neutral Set powder. This foundation has a matte finish, so it really didn't need a lot of powder. I'm just doing a thin layer all over to make sure it stays in place. Then I just took a makeup sponge and applied a little bit underneath the eye to sort of bake the face and really brighten up those under eyes. And I did a little bit on the cheeks as well to aid in the sculpting process. Here I'm just applying a little bit of powder contour. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. And honestly, I depotted all of my contours, so they're just in one big palette. And I just kind of mix them together for the shade that matches the face. And I'm using that same powder on her eyes. We wanted a really natural look, kind of like a no makeup type of vibe, just a naturally, effortlessly gorgeous mermaid that washed onto shore. And so I'm using contour on the eyes because I feel like that always helps build a more natural look. So this whole time I've really just been using a mixture of contour shades to sculpt the eye, and I really feel like this shows you how much you can do with very little product. It's all about the technique and creating the shapes, and you can even use the same color just with different techniques to build dimension. For the lids, I'm popping on some of the shimmery shades from the KKW x Mario palette. This was another palette that I depotted into a huge Z palette, so I don't have the original packaging, but any type of gold shimmery shades will work. I like to mix shimmers. I just feel like it adds a more dimensional effect. And here I'm just combing through the brows, combing them back up, and I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade in the shade Taupe just to sort of build a brow that frames her face. Nothing too crazy, something natural and light that is just believable. The key with brows is I don't want them to be necessarily the first thing you notice. I just want them to frame your face and look believable. Here I'm just curling her lashes and using a disposable makeup sponge to kind of lift her eyelid to make this process a little easier. You can use your hands as well, but I've been trying to touch my clients as little as possible due to current events. And this technique works just as good, and then that way you don't get any mascara or makeup on your finger. I love this little hack. This hack is as old as time. Next, I'll be going in with these wispy lashes I got on Amazon. I'll link them below, but I think these are just really cute and natural. And before I apply them to her face, I'm just measuring them out to see how much I need to trim off. And now I'm applying the blush. So what I did here was I applied the glue to the lashes, and while I'm waiting for them to get tacky, I'm doing another step. This is a great time-saving hack when you're on a time crunch, which we were, and just in general when I'm doing makeup on a client, I'm always trying to beat my time. I don't want to rush anyone, but my goal is to do more celebrities, and I know that when you're in those kind of high stakes jobs like in award shows, you really don't have that much time. So I think it's really important to train yourself to work quickly, and of course not without sacrificing quality, but Multitasking like this allows you to save time and, again, do something while you're doing something else, which is great. For lips, I went in with these two shades, the deeper shade being Mon Caramel and the lighter shade being Sweet Tooth. And I just apply the deeper shade on the outside to kind of act as a lip liner, and then I'll apply the lighter shade on the center to create that dimensional, nude, sexy lip. Applying some finishing touches here, a little additional blending. I decided to add a little pop under her eyebrows and her inner corners. And voila, here's the final look. She is glowy, she is summery, she is ready to be a beach bum and slay her music video. Get it, girl. We were in a bit of a hurry here. We had to hurry up and get to the beach to start shooting to get that bomb lighting, but this was at 6 a.m. I know, so early, but we did it. We made it, and she liked the makeup, so yay! Thanks for watching. Love you!